All right, hello everyone. I'm Doka, and I'm going to be showcasing A Hat in Time, a 3D collectathon platformer released in 2017 by Gears for Breakfast, inspired by classic games of the era like Mario 64 and Sunshine. And just like those games, it's a very movement-intensive game, so y'all are in for a treat of a run here. Doing the intro now because the beginning is jam-packed full of stuff, and I'm going to actually pass the commentary to my couch, who can introduce themselves right now.
Hi, hello, I'm elisamiau. People just call me Ellie. I've been running this game since the very beginning.
Hi, my name's Afterimage. People call me After, and I've been running this game on and off since 2018.
All right, and so time starts on creating the new file, and I believe we did have the character choice bid war incentive. So who are we going to be playing as for the run?
Indeed, we have. Let me just give that a quick little check here. And I believe that the answer is going to be Hat Kid with $640.
Let's go. That's the correct
praise.
choice.
Thank you all so much for your donations.
All right. So, okay. So I'm going to get ready to start now. Time is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, like Doka mentioned just now, this game is super fast, especially at the very beginning. It's gonna do a lot of crazy stuff. Right off the bat, you're also playing with an option called auto-skippable cutscenes. So we're not gonna see a lot of the cutscenes that you will normally see, in a normal playthrough.
This is going to be spoiler-free.
Yeah. We're also gonna just keep following. You're supposed to follow Mustache Hero here, but we're just gonna, just come around, grab a couple of yarn here, and we're gonna craft the sprint hat immediately because it's gonna be the main source of movement that we're gonna use through the entire run.
Yarn is really important for hats, and we're going to be, like she said, we're going to be collecting so many of them.
Yeah, right there, Doka's gonna craft it. It's gonna overlap to cutscenes, and right off the bat, things are gonna get pretty crazy. Doka's gonna use two of the strats that we're gonna use a lot during the run. The first one is the boop emote. Funnily enough, the boop is actually a strat. It can be used for many things. Specifically here, it's gonna be used to clip through this wall. And then we're gonna do another clip with a pause clip here. A boop and a pause clip right there to clip into the lab. And this is not gonna make much sense right now. Yeah, that's actually not very easy.
It's pretty tricky. It's finicky.
It's very tricky. This is not gonna make much sense right now, but it's actually gonna make a lot of sense later when we explain why we're doing this. But we are basically gonna skip doing a level for now, and we're gonna replace it with this one. And something that we're gonna have to do for any percent is to collect 25 time pieces. It doesn't matter which one we collect, it just has to be 25.
And so what Doka did was Doka paused, and that allows you to hold a direction and vault in that direction. And then he was able to zip up that structure.
Yeah, it's gonna be using Boop here again. You're gonna see Boop a lot during the run.
Yeah, so much.
So if you're a fan of that emote, just get cozy. You're gonna see it a lot.
There are so many different ways to break the game with Boo.
Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse.
True that.
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, the sprint hat is the most important hat, basically. It saves a lot of time. There's a lot of movement mechanics that we can do with it. The most basic ones are gonna be the sprint double jump, which is basically a double jump, just conserving,
This one, right? Oop,
yeah.
Nope,
Oh,
never mind.
that one. It's a little finicky. It's only 2 frames that you have to let go of the sprint, and you can actually just double jump with sprint speed. And then you have the DSJ, which is that one, which is basically like 2 sprint jumps near the ledge, near any ledge. And we have another one called the triple sprint jump, which is very close to a double sprint jump. You get 2 jumps near a ledge, but you gain substantially more height to climb things that are higher up. It's actually not very used during the entire run, but it's gonna save a lot of time in some places that we're gonna mention later.
So these little green orbs here are pawns, and that's our currency. And back in the day, pawns were like really important, but for this run, it's pretty chill, and it's used to unlock levels for this run.
Yeah, we only need a total of 150 for the entire run, so usually you get enough by the very end. And
That's the
also,
brewer hat.
yeah, I forgot to mention that we're gonna get 4 main hats. There's actually 5 hats in the game, but we're not gonna get time stop because it's completely optional. but the other 4 are required to beat the game. Well, technically not required, but they are fast and yeah. Well, no, actually they're required. Sorry, I forgot.
That's fast.
This game is super fast. Everything's gonna be really packed really quickly. We're gonna go. Doka's gonna go through world to world super fast. And this level is actually pretty chill. It's a mini boss fight, I guess. He's actually just gonna chill for a little bit here.
Yeah. The Mafia Vice is gonna say, "Stay still." And we're going to do
We'll
exactly
oblige.
that. Yeah,
We'll oblige,
no problem, sir.
Doka's gonna stay
We get
still.
these pawns, and yeah. Now would be a good time for donations if you got any, because it's going to be 30 seconds a barrel.
Fantastic. I have a very special one here. $250 to PCF from Hatleg, who says, "Hello, GDQ." It's an
what's up,
honor
Hatleg?
to finally get to see one of my favorite games of all time return to GDQ. A Hat in Time has introduced me to many awesome people, and I'm blessed to call them my friends. Shoutouts to Doka, Moip, Ren, Polsar, and everyone else from the Hat in Time community and the Boop Troop that's watching today. P.S. Yes, I selected the incentive this time. Not making that blunder
Let's go.
again. And that's a great reminder, everyone. Keep assigning your donations towards that bonus game incentive. We have $17,000, a little over $17,000 left to go on that. Keep on donating. Keep on assigning.
All right. So now that we are got the barrel battle timepiece, we're actually going. There's a cutscene that normally plays here after. We can actually skip it by just going right back to hub. And with that, we're going to be going into the second world of the game, Battle of the Birds. We're not going to be here long. Only going to do a few timepieces, but there are a lot of fast levels worth doing in this world. So this first level here, Deadbird Studio, has you sneaking through a movie recording studio through 2 directors, DJ Grooves and the conductor. It's a stealth level, so you have to avoid getting caught by these penguins here. There's a lot of really cool momentum conservation in this level with these moving carts that you can keep your momentum off of by jumping while they're moving, as well as dive boosting, as I explained earlier, into the, there'll be sandbags later in the level. Oh, that's nice. And we can carry this momentum. And right here, we're actually going to dive off into the abyss, but there's actually a, oh, I missed it. There's a checkpoint volume you can hit here, which instead of having to wait for the slow car, you can hit it and just spawn on the other side of the gap there. And then right here's another really cool sequence break where you can actually, oh, I fell down there too.
That's a pretty hard
It's a
one.
really precise jump, but luckily there's a backup here. We can jump on that electrical box. But yeah, we can get on top of that sign there and essentially skip a really slow moving cart, which is just an auto scroller, skipping a huge portion of the level. And just like that, we're at the very end. And that would be a good time for donations if you have any as well.
Oh, indeed I do. We have $1,000
my goodness.
from Failboat, who says,
Failboat! Yo,
didn't
what's
make
up?
it in time to see the Kirby run, but glad I made it in time for a Hat in Time. This is an absolutely wild game. Super excited to see how this run has evolved over the years. Good luck, Doka.
Thanks, Failboat.
You got time for one more?
Yeah, sure do.
We have $15 from Jazz Rabbit, who says, boop. Good luck on the run, Doka.
Yeah, so the next level here, Picture Perfect, is going to be the only other level that we do in this world. Sorry, conductor fans. But this just has us going around the map, becoming a diva, just walking up to these guys, and they all give you a different amount of points. So we're just going to take a big counterclockwise loop around the map, getting as many points as we can as fast as possible. There's actually going to be a cool trick coming up here where one of the endorsements, which are those tokens I just got, will spawn a dog. And I'm going to try to snipe this dog mid-air with a potion so that when the cutscene ends, I don't have to climb up and hit him myself. That might be a little too far forward. Let's see.
Nice.
No, got him. Yeah, fun fact, that trick is one of many that is featured on the speedrun.com like art in the background for our game. I'll point out all of those out when they pop up. That's one of the tricks depicted on there. And with that, we're just going to go off to the side here to do the gallery time rift before leaving the world.
Got time for a donation then?
I sure do.
All right, we have $100 to PCF from elisamiau, who says, donating to distract you so you don't bop my PB. All jokes aside, the hat speedrun community wouldn't be as good as it is nowadays if it wasn't for you joining in 2017.
Aww.
Best of luck, my friend. You're my goat.
Thanks, Ellie. Oh my gosh.
Got time for another?
Yeah.
$25 from Sir Wow.
Sir
Good luck,
Wow,
Doka.
what's up?
May boss RNG be kind and finale kinder.
Yeah, so these time rifts are just pretty much just pure platforming gauntlets, inspired by like the secret levels in Sunshine. But with that, we're going to be going to the next world, Subcon Forest. But before we do that, we're going to beat up our Roomba. Unfortunately, he has a collectible for us we need in order to make one of our hats, so sorry, Roomby. But yeah, now we're going to be going into the Subcon Forest, the longest world in the game. And the very first level, Contractual Obligations, you're meant to get trapped by the Snatcher here in the title card, that character. But we can use Boop to actually break out of the bag here and get a head start on the level. We're in a little glitch state right now where all we can do is like move and jump. And we're on a bit of a time crunch right now, so I'm trying to make it to another cutscene in the village while I'm doing this. And if I make it in time, I can skip the cutscene that would play once you wait long enough in the bag, which is very long. It's like a 40 seconds long cutscene. Let's see if I can get it.
Nice.
I got it. Okay, nice. That's actually very, very tight to make. There's not a lot of room for error for that. And now I'm going to burn these 4 paintings, which will finish the level. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to take damage in order to set up for a trick at the end of the level called Cherry Death, where we're going to use the explosion of one of these cherry bombs to have the explosion push us into the timepiece. And what that does is not only does it skip part of the timepiece animation itself, but it also skips having to go back to the hub. It will just reload me at the beginning of this level, and I can just go right to the next one. Subcon's a little unique in its structure in that you can kind of do a lot of the levels like without needing the contracts for them. You can just go to them and do it. So let's see if I get this. Nice. That is one of the worst tricks to fail.
Yeah.
So I was really nervous about it. If you fail that, you have to just do the whole level over, pretty much. So now we're going to be going to the Subcon Well, which is the next level, taking a little pit stop to burn these paintings that we're going to need for some later levels. I'm going to do a little trick here. It looks scary. I teleported back. Don't worry. I will explain that later in a level whose entire route revolves around that trick. So I will explain it at a much more appropriate time. But for now, I'm going to collect some yarn before going into the well. Here's coming up another one of the tricks on the speedrun.com art background. If you die between that tree and the well, it'll push you up really fast and avoid having to hit the dweller bell and take all the platforms up. Saved a ton of time. So now we're going into the hookshot room and getting the hookshot bag. You actually don't need it to beat the game, but it is fast to get it. And once we get out of this room here, we're going to be introduced to another niche yet very cool tech in the run called lumps or ladder jumps. For whatever reason, if you boop, yet once again, boop breaks the game. You boop on the ladder at a very specific point in Hat Kid's like ladder climb animation, you just shoot upwards, which allows us to pretty much go to the top of the well in no time.
That deserves applause because it's a hard.
That is a very, I cannot state how precise the timing on that is. It is a very difficult trick, a lot harder than it looks.
We're gonna see a crazier one later in the run too.
Yeah.
That's gonna look even funnier. And speaking of shooting up in the sky,
yeah, so then
Fan favorite right here.
Yeah, the next level is a pretty crazy fan favorite. One of the flashiest tricks in the run coming up. So the next level we're going to be doing is going to be the manor. And we're actually going to enter it from the first level because in the first level, there are these 2 cherries at the bottom of the hill here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get them stuck inside of each other. And then once we get them stuck inside of each other, we jump on the bottom cherry and pick it up. And what will happen is essentially we can pretty much just, I'll set it up here.
Just watch this.
Pretty much fly into the manor. So what's happening here is once the cherries are stuck inside of each other, when you stand on the bottom cherry and pick it up, the top cherry is just constantly pushing into Hat Kid, which essentially results in a prop fly. And we can get off the cherries and fall through this conveniently placed hole in the ice dome here and enter the manor. And in the manor here, we're actually, some people might be wondering why we're even doing this level at all, because it is normally a very slow-paced level, but there's actually a hole in the wall there between those 2 barrels. It's a dev-intended shortcut, actually, that just takes you to the end of the level. So we use that, and it makes Manor one of the faster timepieces in the run. Put in there for people who can't stomach scary things. This level is actually really scary. People who have played know that this level is no joke. It's pretty scary. So next up is going to be one of the most unique levels in the run in mail delivery service. So this level puts you on a scooter, and it's pretty much just a test of your aim. You're tasked with delivering 10 packages to guys around the map, but it's pretty much just like an FPS. So it's really different and cool from all the other levels in the game. There's another cool trick we're going to be doing, 2 actually. First one is going to be a trick here. We're lining up on a certain spot. You can aim at that guy and actually get 2 for 1, because the package will pass through one guy. Oh, I missed it.
I missed that one.
So the other trick here at the end here is you want to have the last package hit the guy right after you sign the contract, and that'll overlap the timepiece spawning and getting the contract, but I actually missed that guy, unfortunately. We can still do part of the trick, though. If I open the emote wheel here, I can actually store the menu to that when I get the timepiece, instead of having to wait, I can just go back to hub and skip most of the animation.
15,000 left on that bonus game.
So the next level coming up here we're going to be doing is the pipe rift, and this is the entire reason we got hookshot in the first place, because this level is so fast and there's really nothing that it can replace. And most of the time rifts, since they're just pretty much just pure movement, if you have any donations, feel free to read some.
Indeed, I have donations. We have $50 to PCF from Daniel CNR, who says,
Yo,
Doka,
what's up,
my
Dan?
goat, my buddy, the father of speedruns. Good luck on the run.
Oh, good to see you here, Dan.
We also have $10 from CatCube, who says, vroom vroom, car here. Good luck, Doka. You totally got this, buddy. I'm so happy I got to meet you and so many other incredible people because of this amazing game. Love y'all, less than 3.
Thanks, guys.
And we have a very special donation here. $20 to PCF from Kerbifer, who says, hey folks, I voice directed all the actors for this game. We tossed a little reference to GDQ in the Seal the Deal DLC to show our love back to the great causes you put on for every year. Much love and dive, dive, dive. And a quick update on that bonus run incentive. We still need $15,427 to get that. We don't have a lot of time. This run is going to go fast. So keep donating. Keep on assigning. I know we can get there.
Okay, so the next level here we're going to be doing is the village rift. It actually has a pretty lengthy entry. Oops, I missed the fence. Oops. Let me... I don't trust that. I'm just going to double jump.
Oops.
Yeah, this jump's actually pretty tricky.
Yeah.
It can be really finicky. Oh, I even got the rare, ledge climb angle there. This tree is really giving me trouble, okay? Oh, hold on. We got this.
There we go.
That
First try.
First try every time. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick detour to get a lot of pawns into yarn while entering. Now, right here is gonna be a cool trick with the ice hat. It's going to be the first of a few instances of a cool momentum conservation tech with the ice hat. Yeah, it's not easy to do, by the way. With the slingshot. Where if you use the ice hat on a steep enough slope, you can actually slide down it and preserve the momentum out of that. And it is actually the fastest form of movement in our base kit. So whenever there's a slope steep enough to slide off of, we will most certainly use that. And if you have any more donations, now would also be a good time to read them.
Indeed, I do. I have $5 from Kanasumi, who says, "Let's go, Doka! It's such a joy to see you and a hat in time at GDQ.
Yo, what's up, Kona?
The game has evolved immensely thanks to the continuous efforts of you and everyone in the Boop Troop. Shoutouts to everyone in the community for being awesome, including the crew on the couch true. Best of luck, Doka."
Thanks, Kona. Good to see you here, man.
And we have $5.39 from Hatsune Miku is best waifu, who says, "Konnichiwa, Hatsune Miku here. Been working out all week long and can't wait to show off how powerful I am." Quick update on that. The donation total is going up on that incentive. We still need about 15,000 for it. So keep donating, keep assigning. We can get that bonus game.
So next level here is going to be actually the first boss level of the run, Toilet of Doom. And this boss does have a quick kill, but at the start of the fight, we're mostly going to play it out normally, just with some cool optimizations. Like, we're going to try and get behind him here, get him to throw these cherry bubbles at the wall and break as soon as possible. Now would also be a good time if you have any more donations to read a few.
I have one that is timely to this level, $25 from DJ Level, who says, "Ecstatic to see one of my favorite platformers at GDQ. Fool." And of course, we have so much love coming in for that Miku run. $25 from Steve, who says, "I'm thinking Miku Miku, ooh-wee ooh." And $500 from Victor Nick, who says, "Let's make sure we get that bonus game, less than 3. And an update on that, we are now less than 15,000 away from that bonus game. We're 80% of the way there. Keep donating, everyone. Your donations are making a difference. Keep on assigning, keep on donating.
Yeah, so right there was the quick kill. So for whatever reason, during this cherry bomb attack where he gets on top of the cherry, he only has collision with the cherries. So we managed to juggle him off of our heads, and he just falls to the floor and hits a kill plane and dies, ending the fight immediately. So with that done, we're actually done with Subcon, and we are actually going to take our second trip back to Mafia Town. This is the entire reason we pushed it back so far in the first place, because this level here, down with the Mafia, is always intended to be the 4th level, and there's really no way around that unless you do glitches. But because we did that, it allowed us to push this level back really far and collect a bunch of much faster yarns than we would have if otherwise. We're going to be entering the HQ here.
There's a very infamous level. If you ever watch hat speed runs and you ever had I don't know, 2-2, 3-3 sandbags attacks or whatever, we were most likely talking about this guy.
Yeah, there is not much RNG in this game, but pretty much all of the bosses have. Oh my God. I got canned. That guy actually destroyed me. I have to re-grab this because of that.
Incredible.
Oh, I'll do the.
Wasn't meant to be.
So yeah, there's a trick here called Brumps where if you throw a brewer potion at while you grab a ledge, you can actually get a boost upwards during your ledge grab, and that allows you to clip through a lot of low-hanging ceilings. Pretty much anywhere where there's a ledge and a low-hanging ceiling, you can clip out of bounds. And right here in the throne room, we're actually doing another skip called Fight Skip, where you jump along the golden rims of these arches and skip taking a fight with 2 Mafia guys. So here's the infamous Mafia boss, the bane of many runners.
Yeah. This game has very minor RNG throughout the entire run, but there's 2 levels, which are this one and unfortunately, the finale, which is the last level, that have the most RNG. Finale being the worst case, which is like around like 40 seconds.
Super punishing RNG.
Yeah, so the quick kill we're going to be doing here is in this second phase here. Now we're going to hit him a few times before he does it. But what we want to happen, is we want his phase transition to happen on the right edge of the screen. And we're going to use the ice hat to cancel the momentum of his knockback. Oh, he gave me really bad RNG. That's funny. To cancel the momentum of his knockback and get inside his hitbox. Because for whatever reason, when you use the brewer hat inside of his hitbox, it will cause him to fall off the Mafia ball and die.
Should be fine.
Yes, I got it. Oh, I was really worried about hitting that trick. That's a very difficult trick, by the way.
Very difficult. That it's super difficult.
And it saves a ton of time. It's really important that you hit it.
Yeah, originally we would just like hold the brewer in the very early versions of the game.
Like on the far right corner.
Yeah, on the far right corner. But then Doka just came around and just found that trick because Doka pretty much found almost everything in this game.
And some of these have made a certain speedrunner quit the game.
We don't talk about that one.
Just over 13,000 left on that bonus game.
Yeah, so next level here, Golden Vault, is essentially like a red coin mission in 3D Mario games. Except there's 4 of them. There's 4 golden tickets we're going to go around the map and get as fast as possible. So if you have any donations, now would be a good time to read them.
Oh, I got lots of donations, including $13.79 from 20, who says, Doka, ask Bracken what you think of Hatsune Miku. Also, hi, Pulsar, Eli, Moip, and Ren. We also have $25 to PCF from Icy Mind Racer. Fool! Oh, it's you. What are you still doing here by Forest? Hurry up and get out of here, kiddo. And remember to donate to AGDQ. You signed the contract, and that's a reminder. If you're donating, you're signing that contract to help PCF and their mission to prevent cancer, but also you can assign those donations towards that bonus game, Fitness Boxing, featuring Hatsune Miku. As I said, we are just over $13,000 away. We don't have a lot of time left. We need to get the gas going, everyone. Keep on donating, keep on assigning your donation towards that incentive. As a reminder, if you're on Twitch, you can use the Twitch charity tool. Use the extension if you're on desktop to assign your donation towards that incentive. It's super easy, I promise you. And with that, Twitch chat has also donated 7K already by itself. So you all are doing fantastic. Also, time for one more quick hype donation.
Oh yeah. You have time for a bunch more.
Okay, fantastic. I love that. Go for it. Well, as I said, we have a hype donation here. It is $1,000 from Anonymous with no comment. But thank you so much for that donation. And with that, we are past that $13,000 mark, $12,752 left in that incentive. Keep donating, everyone. $150 from Moonix, who says, good luck, Doka.
Thanks, Moon.
We also have $50 from the Lamb Soldier, who says, directions unclear. Do I donate here for Miku to punch out cancer? Indeed you do. And as long as, if we're donating to get Miku to punch out cancer, don't forget to sign it towards that Fitness Boxing so we can, in fact, have Miku punch out cancer. $50 from Jacob 1. It's Miku Monday. Let's get that incentive met. And $25 to PCF from elisamiau, who says, donating to the Hat Kid fan club. Good luck to all the runners and trans rights.
Hell yeah. So this level here, Hidia Mafia Town, is what I was talking about earlier when I said it'd be a much better time to explain the teleporting trick. That's actually a trick called stuck warping, which is where we abuse an intended soft lock prevention mechanic by only touching certain types of surfaces, since only certain types of surfaces will update your safe location. And what we can use that to do is pretty much go to very far places out on the map and teleport back to where we were. And things that are not safe are like normal ground. Anything that animates, like these falling platforms or trees and stuff, are not safe. So we try to pretty much route our entire path around those objects. You can also manipulate it by doing a one-frame jump, which you actually saw at the start there. to manipulate that as well. Oops.
Oh,
Never seen that.
That's a new
Okay,
one.
that's a new one. I've never done that before.
Yeah, also a little intentional
The
death
classic.
there to
Classic.
this
I've never
combat here.
seen that before.
Yeah.
Moment. That's fine.
All good.
One of the other uses of the lump tech is going to actually be right here at the end. So we can use this ladder. I didn't make it because I messed up the safe spot minute, but you can use this. Oh, I forgot to use brewer too. You can actually use this ladder to skip going through the cannon, which is just a little faster than using it if you can get there in time. But it's flashy, so we do it anyways.
All right, so here comes one of the scariest levels in the run, possibly the biggest run killer, and in my opinion, one of the hardest trick, if not, yeah, I think pretty much the hardest trick in the run.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass off the commentary to y'all here, because this and the next world are going to be very technical.
From now on,
focus.
the run gets absurdly hard. It's unfortunate that like the very last part of the run, it's just super difficult. So this is Cheat in the Race, very infamous level that like a lot of casual players just have, trouble with. We're gonna up the stakes here. We're gonna take damage, and we're gonna get to 1 HP, so we can perform our death skip that we did in contractual obligations. That was gonna take damage here. So not only we are running against this guy, but we're also gonna pray that one of the mafia guys near the timepiece is on the right spot, and Doka is gonna try to precisely get punched into the timepiece, so he can die and then grab the timepiece at the same time. Like
Yes!
Good
I'm
job.
so glad I hit it. That is
so
such a difficult trick.
That is so difficult.
It was so difficult, I was only planning on going for it once. I was like half expecting to miss it. It's so difficult. I'm so glad I hit that.
Less than 12,000 left on that bonus game.
And if you have any donations, go for it.
Indeed, I do. We have $10 from Quill and Crow, who says, "Hey, GDQ, can we get a $10 train going with your favorite video game hats? We're picking Link's Gerudo Veil in Breath of the Wild. That's a fantastic idea. Let's get a hat train for fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku and assign it towards that donation. We can do it. Keep going, everyone." We also have $10 from Sleepy Pyro, who says, "A hat in time rhymes with world is mine, but the world can't be Miku's unless we meet that incentive. Come on, everyone, we can do it." $500 from Anonymous, who just says, "Miku."
All right, so we're gonna go to the last world of the run. This is Yakuza. It was introduced with DLC 2. And right off the bat, when it was introduced, it saved 5 minutes back then. Nowadays, it probably saves a lot more. So if you ever played Yakuza casually, it's gonna look very, very weird.
You're not gonna recognize now.
Yeah, you're not gonna recognize this level. Right off the bat, it's just gonna look very interesting. Like I'm just gonna do a bump right here in this very tight corner to clip out of bounds. Like that. And he's gonna try to catch the train out of bounds so he can skip the whole gauntlet over there. To save a little bit of time, also to manipulate cycles here. Oh, that's
I didn't get a good one. Unlucky.
He did not get a good one. This level is notorious to just be very RNG heavy. It's not that much time that you lose. It's only like 6-7 seconds maybe. And
yeah, this entire world is like, it is one of the shortest worlds in the game, only second to Battle of the Birds, but it is the hardest world in the game by far.
Yeah, so that's gonna look weird too. Just gonna leave the timepiece there because he's gonna grab it later, and we're gonna see later when he grabs it. Yeah, so this is like the most normal level of the entire world. From now on, everything's gonna be just so fast.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so he's gonna go to yellow manhole now. Casually, you will have to go through one of the manhole entries and then do the whole level, but he's gonna clip with a pause clip in this dumpster right here. And, just normal thing to do. And now he's gonna try to do a trick by throwing a brewer into this cat.
Yes,
that
is
getting
a
hit
very
by the
difficult
train.
hard. I am so glad I hit that first try.
Getting hit by the train and just spawning at the very end of the level. That is super difficult, actually.
And if you miss it, it pretty much just kills your run on the spot because you fall down and respawn at like the main part of the level.
Oh, the timepiece?
Oh, I forgot. I'll get it next.
You can
I'll
do
get
it
it next
after.
timepiece.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your mask?
And now this is actually one of the latest additions to this world too, called Brump Pause Clip to zip up here.
Oops.
Oh,
that was a good save.
That was a good save.
85% of the way on that bonus game incentive.
Yeah, this trick is
It's really
This
hard.
very
is
difficult
difficult.
trick. There we
There
go.
we go. Yeah, this whole world is super short and it has probably the most difficult tricks.
Yeah, let's see if I can get it. The idea is to get it like during the cutscene. I got
there
it.
we go.
Nice.
Like while it brings you back, it actually teleports you right back to where the timepiece is for a split second. And during that time, you can actually grab the timepiece.
Yeah,
which
that
skips like an entire timepiece animation. Pretty
yeah,
much.
the idea is
Saves
to
a lot of
overlap two
time.
cutscenes basically. And now we're gonna do another zip because we don't have enough zips in this run. We're just gonna zip up to Ping Pong Station actually through Grinkley Station.
I think one thing we missed was the hat menu. So when he pulls up the hat menu after doing a pause clip, it pretty much simulates frame acceleration, which like doubles the frames.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, there we go.
Less than 11,000 left on that incentive.
Oh no,
I'm not making
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
I knew that was
Yeah.
sketchy. But yeah, getting hit by that train out of bounds puts me at the end of ping pong, and just like that, as soon as Metro came, it's done. We're now ready to go into the final level of the game. So here's a short segment where we're going to be playing as the main antagonist of the game, Mustache Girl, where we get to our own vault and break our own timepieces. She destroys the planet, and that signifies that the finale is now unlocked.
And she doesn't know how to climb ladders.
No, she does not. We actually had to jump up there like that because Mustache Girl, unfortunately, cannot climb ladders.
Got time for a couple quick donations?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we have $10 for that hat train from Anonymous saying, a Hatsune in time. That is all. Thank you so much for that incredible donation. We have 5 tickets for that hat train, $50 from Single Speed, 50 big ones for my boy, Cappy. And we have more Cappy love, $10 from Super Cool. As a dedicated 2-player in my household, my favorite video game hat has to be Cappy.
So you might have noticed, we're in the finale now, but you might have noticed I actually jumped over the gate there. Normally that's supposed to be a progression check where you're required to have all 3 hats to do the puzzles there and break the gate. We actually do have all 3 hats, but it's faster to just jump over the gate with a well-placed TSJ. And so this is the finale here. It's pretty much like your Corona Mountain type pure platforming gauntlet level.
It's literally just Corona.
It's just Corona Mountain. And I'm actually going to be taking damage during the level to set up for a notorious skip in the boss at the end of the gauntlet. So Ellie could explain that real quick.
Yeah, so like I said before, this game doesn't have that much RNG except for Mafia Boss and Mustache Girl. And particularly Mustache Girl has RNG in pretty much every single phase, but the most notorious one are Throne Room, which is the first one, and the 3rd and 4th phases of Hyperzone, which is the fight that we're gonna enter in a little bit. And so what Doka is gonna try to do is gonna try to be in 1 HP, and then he's gonna try to get hit and hit her at the same time to skip a whole cutscene that saves like 15 seconds, I think. It's a whole cutscene of like her just throwing timepieces at you, and you can just skip it by dying at the same time that you hit her.
Oh no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Less than 10,000 for fitness boxing.
But it's
no,
completely
take it
RNG. It's a 50% chance basically to get that. And it's known to like ruin the lives of runners quite a lot.
Yeah, it's RNG if you even get to do this trick or not, because sadly, if you don't get the right RNG for it, it is faster to just advance the fight than wait for the proper RNG.
So hopefully we're going to be able to see it. There's 2 attacks out of 4 attacks that we want to see to be able to get this.
That might not work. Oh my goodness, I barely made that cycle.
Oh my god. Yeah, also this gauntlet is not easy.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Also very stressful to just be like in low HP here. Like you do one mistake and you just die. And
yeah, your run's over pretty much.
So he's gonna hit it 4 times here. And the 5th attack, which is the next one. Oh, there we got.
Nice.
Nice.
There
okay, I got it. Nice. That's also not an easy trick at all.
Yeah.
And so this is the final boss, Mustache Girl. We're going to be speeding through it by doing a lot of really cool brewer snipes. You can hit her during the teleports there and like far away. Normally you're supposed to chase her. I got through that phase so fast. Normally you're supposed to chase her down there and she'll teleport away from you. You can actually just snipe her there with the brewer potion and advance to the next phase, Mafia Ball phase. And we're just going to alternate hits. Classic.
It worked.
I want to point out that this is probably the nicest you'll ever see this phase on stream.
Yeah, this is an infamous bitrate killer for most people's streams.
There's just so much going on. All right, so very infamous cherry phase here. Probably the biggest RNG part of the whole fight.
And I got the worst possible RNG right off the bat.
So right off the bat, he lost 7 seconds. We actually want to like try to get like 2 hits, like what we call like double hits. And the only way that we can get double hits is that when she does underground after hitting her in an attack. Oh, there we go.
There's one double. Nice.
That's actually.
I'm glad I got one. That wasn't the worst RNG.
That was not the worst.
I'm gonna try to do a trick here, right? Snipe her with that probably is not gonna work.
That should work.
It might.
That should work. If she does time pieces, it should work.
Yeah, if you throw a well-placed potion here, at the end of this cutscene, it'll put her in the center of the arena. And the potion should be like right above her and hit her as soon as the phase starts, allowing you to get a head start on the final phase.
Yeah. And as you guessed it, this final phase is also...
Yeah, even final phase is not safe from RNG. Every aspect of this fight is RNG. So there's about like 6 to 7 seconds of RNG in final phase even.
Just over 9,000 left on Fitness Box, and keep donating, keep assigning everyone.
Let's see how this goes.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That was Shockwave.
That was Shockwave though.
So
the timepieces here.
I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, please?
Oh, wait, I think I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it. No, I'm waiting. I have to wait.
There we go. That's
and time is going to be coming up soon. As soon as I get this this big ball of timepieces that's going to spawn here.
Less than 9,000 left.
And time.
So yeah, that was any percent lagless for a Hat in Time.
Yeah.
Pretty cool run.
I'm so glad to have been able to be here and be the one to show it. I was on the couch for GDQ in 2020, and I've been playing the game since 2017 when it came out. So I'm so glad to be able to be here, be the one representing the game in its evolved state. And I want to shout out like everyone in the Hat community, like shout outs to the Boop Troop, shout outs to my friends and folks at home. Y'all are the best. Would you guys like to shout anyone out?
Shout outs to all of my friends in Argentina that are watching me right now.
And, okay. Do we give the timepiece to Mustache Girl?
No.
No, never.
Yeah,
that was a horrible final phase.
Never.
Never. Absolutely never.
As a runner of the game, that is the correct answer.
Yeah. I actually personally want to give a shout outs to one of the runners that did a lot for this game. That's his username.
Yeah.
That he doesn't play anymore, but he just helped this game tremendously with everything, just like modding tools, a lot of stuff.
This game wouldn't be the same without
It would
you.
not be anywhere near where it is now without username. Username is the GOAT. Shoutouts to Does This Username.
And maybe we can show off a couple, cool things of this game. Like, how about Snatcher Hover? That one's a fun one.
I can show off some cool things real quick before we cut it here. Hold on, let me... Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to the main menu here and go into a file and show off some cool stuff here and there. That wasn't shown in it. There's a lot of cool stuff in that wasn't shown off in any percent that I could show off here. I'll show off Snatcher Hover, and I'll show off some of the levels in Alpine real quick, which are all very flashy and fun to watch. So much like the Manor Hover, we also use this same flying trick in order to fly to where the end of the finale of this chapter, Snatcher boss arena is. And this allows us to do multiple things. This allows us to, one, do it first, which will actually get rid of all finale fill-ups for this world. That's probably going to fail, actually.
Oh,
hold on. I'll actually use console here just to show this off.
Oh my god, cheating.
Keep it brief.
Cheater.
It's cheating. Oh my goodness.
On my speedrun? Oh wait, you're not doing a speedrun, my bad.
But yeah, it allows us to fly to where the Snatcher is and get his timepiece early, letting us get his timepiece first, as well as cut out all the finale fill-ups of the world, which ends up saving a lot of time. It's actually faster to just do this opposed to just playing the fight normally. So yeah, like right when
8,000 for fitness boxing.
Right when the snow disappears, wait about 8 seconds, and get off the cherry.
Yeah, every single time someone does this trick on a run, just people are so confused. Like, what is going on? Like, what are they doing?
So what we're doing here is we fly above like the bounding box where his arena is, and we just try to hole-in-one it pretty much. I may have gotten off too early.
Oh, no,
just in time.
There he is.
Nice. So yeah, so now we're at the end of Snatcher's boss fight.
So, and, very fun interaction here, actually, with Snatcher. So watch out for him. Watch out for the jump scare.
Yep, you jump scare warning. Boom. Boom.
What about showing off the old toilet lag trick? It's pretty quick.
I don't have the patch for that.
Oh, you need to patch
Yeah, that's
it.
patched.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I'll show off some Alpine stuff. That's cool. But yeah, so normally that cutscene there is not supposed to jump scare you. It's supposed to slowly lead into that. But for whatever reason, hovering to this volume and hitting the trigger from behind will cause it to play like that. It's really funny. So let's see if I can get the timepiece. If you are inside the timepiece, you get funny dialogue here. He'll be very...
Yeah?
And he gets cut off there.
Very happy, obviously.
90% of the way for that fitness boxing run.
And I'll show off some levels in Alpine real quick, too, because Alpine is my personal favorite world in the game. And in terms of speedrunning, it has some of the coolest skips and tricks for it. I'm going to show off the Twilight Bell because it's really cool. I take off no bonk here.
Yeah, the developments on this level are actually very recent. There was like an Yell battle very recently.
Yeah, between me and Zoro. Yeah, so just off the bat, you can actually fall down here while the bell takes you in to skip very far into the bell. And one of the tricks we actually discovered earlier. Oops. Wait, hold on.
Good. Save? No?
Oh my God. Okay, we saved it.
There we go.
Yeah, one of the tricks we found earlier called the brewer pause clips are actually used to skip pretty much the entirety of this level. You don't have to do any of the intended puzzles the level expects you to complete. So right here, we can actually do a pause clip. Oops. Grab the ledge. And zip up this little pillar here. And just like that, the level's done.
That was the first time I saw it. That was crazy.
Yeah, this is one of the every level in Alpine is like this. So I'll try to show off all of them.
Yeah, hopefully
Less
one
than
day.
7,000 left for that fitness boxing bonus run.
Hopefully one day we'll see all-time pieces run or maybe 110% run.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be awesome to see one day.
This game has a lot of tech and strats that are just crazy.
Yeah, there's so many like small and niche things here that like were not shown in the any percent run that are shown off in other categories. Right here, actually, we're going to do a lump to actually pretty much skip the entirety of windmill. So just like that, this takes you halfway up, and you can actually get stuck inside of the moving blades of the windmill here and zip up those to go the rest of the way up. So a level that's normally supposed to take you like 15, 20 minutes can be done in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and as you might imagine, the Deathwish version of this level is also as broken.
Yeah, the Deathwish version. You can cheese the Deathwish version the same way pretty much.
Less than 6,000 to go for fitness boxing. Keep donating, keep assigning.
And then the last level I'll show off here is the lava cake, which has a lot of really cool damage boost strats that let you like skip up the entire cake pretty much and avoid using all of the cannons you're intended to climb the cake.
Yeah, which is so cool.
Yeah, so normally you're supposed to platform all around there and take the cannon up, but you can actually use the lava to boost yourself up. And we're gonna take this cannon up to the next level and then just do the same thing. And we'll do it one more time and then we're pretty much at the top.
Just a little bit of hack abuse.
Sometimes that can be finicky there. So you actually need full health to do this. I'm gonna try a backup.
You do God.
Maybe I'll die. I haven't practiced this backup like at all. Okay, I got it.
Never
Sure.
mind, you're just a goat.
Goated, yeah.
And just like that, you can pretty much skip the entirety of the lava cake. Alpine's such a cool. Alpine alone is enough reason to check out the ATP runs. They're so cool. They have a lot of cool strats in them. But yeah, I think as far as showcasing stuff goes, that's about all I wanted to show.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be all for us.
Yeah, that might be all for us. I think that's it.
Thank you so much
So
for
thanks
having
everyone
us.
for watching.